up, y'all? Welcome to episode 28 of the weekly patch notes. I'm your host, Thamziri, bringing you the good news and the good, all that good stuff to you this episode. And join with me on my co-hosts. I got Kid Kojo in the house. What's good, man?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. We got young Maxwell. What's good, King?
Been chilling.
Yeah, so welcome to episode 28. We're going to be giving you guys the best in all the gaming tidbits. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow if you like the show. And then, do you guys have any admin that you want to get off your chests?
Tell me, how's your party?
Which one? I mean, they're all right, sorta. Haven't been.
I see on Twitter you've been gifted. Man,
hey, yo. I've been feeling nice. I'm feeling nice. For those who don't know, my birthday was on the 31st July. She was lit. And it was dope. It was dope, bro.
Your birthday is 31st July?
Yeah,
this
man.
time I thought you were August.
Nah, dog. Harry Potter. Up in this, Gryffindor. Gang. Not really, though. I'm a Hufflepuff. But anyways. But yeah, man, that was dope. Any other admin, Kojo?
Nah, nothing from me.
Yeah, look good. Away.
One last thing. The Premier League is resuming this week, this month. We're gonna get into it, so people enjoy. Me, I'm a Chelsea fan. Forgettable season last season. Hopefully, this is a better season.
I'm thinking to myself, the fuck, Premier what? Soccer, I was like, oh, okay. Man, yeah. Sports. If it ain't eSports, I don't know what it is. I bet. Heading up into the gaming news, Max, what you got for us, bro?
Alright, so we start off by talking consoles. Nintendo and Sony specifically. First, let's start with Nintendo. Rumors have come out that Nintendo's next gen console will be coming out next year, 2024. And what's substantiating these rumors is that key partners for Nintendo have been sent what's that word for dev kits, have been sent dev kits which they're working on, so it is genuinely happening. Next year we're going to get the next iteration of the Nintendo. So I wanted to propose to you guys, or bring it to you guys' table and ask you, what are you hoping to get out of Nintendo's next console?
See, now I'm still stuck on whether you said dev kits or dev kids, but then speaking console wise, I can understand. Look, as someone who's still on see, if it's Nintendo, it's gonna probably cost an arm and a leg. Like I'm thinking, because I mean the Switch was some other bullshit. Sorry, what was your question?
What are you hoping to get out of the console? What type of console are you hoping to get from them? Building
if it's
on
Nintendo,
the Switch?
if it's Nintendo, oh fuck, if it's building off the Switch, but if it's Nintendo, I would like something close to the Wii again. Or if it's Nintendo, I want them to improve their virtual reality game, step it up a notch. All the consoles out here are releasing VR in some sort of way. Xbox was still yet to hear from y'all, but Nintendo VR with all the Wii mechanics in it, bro, listen.
That sounds expensive.
It's gonna be, but I mean, we're used to this now. Capitalism, fun.
All right, Kojo.
You said that these are rumors?
Dude, as much as they're rumors, it's been confirmed by multiple sources that the dev kits have gone out to partners. So you can dismiss your I don't talk about rumors until I hear official news. They're only going to be announcing this probably towards the end of the year in preparation for next year. Assuming the only question you should be having is, when are they releasing it in 2024? Is it going to be in summer? Is it going to be in fall? Or is it going to be winter? Realistically, I think they're probably going to release it in fall. So I personally believe we're going to get news about the upcoming console probably at the end of this year, somewhere between winter this year or spring next year, because they need to build anticipation for it, and they need to have the gradual of people starting to save for the console and lifespan of the Switch going down as people are preparing for the next console. So I ask you, Kojo, again, what would you hope to get out of a new console from Nintendo? Not whether you believe it's happening or not.
I'll talk about it when it's officially been announced.
Oh my gosh, kill me. Am I allowed to say that?
Unalive me.
Yeah.
It's so better. Ouch. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
You can beat my expression. Okay. Then the other one I wanted to speak about is Sony. So we know there's going to be a slim version coming up. Sony have discounted the vanilla version of the PS5 currently in certain market areas in attempts to phase it out, as a slim version is going to be coming out. And rumors are a pro version is going to be coming out. Now, here's where I'm not entirely sure about the pro version. The slim version, 100%, it's happening, because we always know that Sony is going to release a slim version. And to corroborate this information, we are seeing that the PS5, the price has gone down, has been slashed by at least $50. And Sony is doing this with intentions of making sure that all the vanilla PS5s are gone, and the only version that's going to be remaining is going to be the slim version, which is going to be a digital only version with a detachable disk drive, which I think is hella stupid. So I'm hoping to get my hands on the vanilla version. Chances are slim, but I'm hoping to get my hands on a vanilla version. I don't want a detachable disk drive unless the slim looks really nice. Then we have the PS5 Pro, which is rumored. Now here's where I'm hesitant about the rumor part, Kojo style, because I do not understand what kind of demands a PS5 Pro will be fulfilling. When it came to the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, those made sense, because you could see technology was going into new grounds with 4K and all of that stuff. So these were kind of teasing what 4K would be like. And the PS5 and the Series X are the perfected version. We still don't have proper 4K. And maybe you could argue this Pro would bring in proper 4K, but you're really going to pay a whole arm and a leg for just 4K. Like, I cannot imagine to myself what they could offer in a PS5 Pro which could justify a PS5 Pro. Like the same way we've got that Project Q, the handheld thing, where it just looks like a dumb idea. I feel when I'm looking at what Sony's doing hardware-wise, a lot of stuff look like dumb ideas. They don't look to be necessary. But we'll see with sales. And I'm just hoping that we don't get a PS5 Pro, because I think it's a dumb idea. But looking at Sony have been doing dumb ideas, so it's a possibility. Then the last piece of news I want to mention is that Fortnite is adding a Holocaust museum, and I wanted to get you guys' thoughts on it. I don't play Fortnite.
Should not laugh at that far. That's dark.
No, you shouldn't, because there's mixed reactions to this online, obviously. And some people are like, yeah, that's a good idea, and then there's other people are like, come on, keep politics out of gaming and all of this stuff. So me, I'm also like, yeah, it doesn't hurt anyone, but at the same time, it's like that's a whole lot of effort for what? Of like, let's say of 1 million gamers, how many of them do you really think are going to be going to the Holocaust Museum thinking, wow, I learned something? And in my research to this, I also understand that they did something with Martin Luther King, I Had a Dream, and all of that stuff. Maybe you guys were playing Fortnite when that happened and you can speak to it. But how I look at it is, what impact, if any, does this really have? It doesn't hurt anything, I feel. So, but what impact does it have? And hence, I'm bringing it to you guys' table. What are your thoughts on all of this? Tell me, start us off.
Okay, so first of all, I can see what they're trying to do. I understand they're trying to represent a subset of people. But this is dumb. Because I mean, what are they gonna then put fucking? Are they gonna put a certain secret tunnel in the map, and then there's gonna be an NPC Harriet Tubman asking you where the rest of the slaves are so they can rescue the slaves? Like, come on, what the hell is this? And while they're gonna put like a cotton field in the middle of like the Fortnite map where the circle will end there, and then Abraham Lincoln comes to free all of us from. Come on, bro. First of all, no. No, my guy. I get what they're trying to do, but are we seriously making a game out of the lives of many that have lost their lives? What? You get what I'm saying? Like, nah, dude.
And Kojo, where do you stand on all of this? How do you feel about it? What do you think about it?
This is the first I'm hearing about this, so immediate reaction is I don't know what they're going for. I can't see their vision. I haven't, again, done research into this. Maybe if I did some research, if I knew, I would have glimpsed or gleamed something from...
The article pulled a quote from the person who is engineering this, who's overseeing it, where he's like, oh, people had Ariana Grande concert, they had blah, blah, blah concert. So it's now time for us to sort of kind of like evolve or revolutionize what we can do in gaming, where we offer this, where people can walk across the museum and things like that. Where as somebody who doesn't play Fortnite, I'm like, how does that work? Hence why I was bringing it to you guys, because you guys play, so you can tell me how they could incorporate it.
You just put it in the game as a point of interest. It's not that difficult. Apex Legends has done this recently. Not a Holocaust thing, but they added a museum, in-game law museum, and they just made it a point of interest.
So it's a lobby area. It's not in the maps.
No, it's in the game. It's in the actual map.
No,
they just made it a point of interest.
No.
You cannot get shot while you're interacting.
Not, I'm assuming they're not going to do that for the Fortnite one, but for the Apex one, yes, you can.
No. Because then all it takes is for them to go to that Holocaust thing and then like put smoke grenades. That's not right. No, dude. No, sorry. Nah.
Okay, swiftly moving along.
Unfortunately, everyone's saying Diablo shit. So that kind of breaks my heart. But ayo, Warhammer 40k, Chaos Bane. For all of you Diablo lovers as well as Path of Exile lovers, try that game out. Holy shit. I'm loving it. But yeah, that's all my side for gaming news. Kojo, anything from your side?
No, not from my side.
Alrighty. Moving on to the gaming corner. Yes. Kojo, what you got first release-wise, bro?
Okay, so just a handful of things. First off, we have F1 Manager 2023. Released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Released on July 31st, 2023. Currently sitting at an 81 on Metacritic. We have a game called Vemba, released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and PC. Released on July 31st, 2023. Currently sitting at an 80 on Metacritic. We have Colossal Cave, released on Xbox Series and Xbox One, released on August 1st, 2023. We have a game called Rhythmos, released on Android on August 1st, 2023. And we have one of the big ones of the year, a game that Tammy is looking forward to playing, called Baldur's Gate 3.
I got it! Yeah, sorry.
Nah, it's chill. Released on PC on August 3rd, 2023. Currently sitting at what do you guys think on Metacritic?
Fam, if it's not sitting at least an 8, I'm disappointed.
Okay, max
94.
Yes, it is a 94.
That's what's up.
So,
now people
game
know
of the
taste.
year contender, I think it's possible.
Yeah, I agree. I was not expecting this to be a game of the year contender, but looking at the reception, I definitely agree.
Yep, and that is it for the gaming corner and the releases of the week.
I just want to say for Baldur's Gate, you can literally you can have options between 3 types of PPs and three types of VVs. If you catch my drift, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I made a male character first, but I'm finna explore. Hello.
And you can have intimacy with animals.
Yep.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. That's hype.
So yeah, this is going to be fun. But then, what? What? What do you say, man? That's what who said? I bet. Okay. Thank you for the gaming corner, man. Anyways, we're at halfway of the show. We hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow for more. But let's keep it going. Okay, so was it Max? You were the one who asked us if how we knew Kai Cenat and like when did he actually become this and this. So again, we say that we only know Kai Cenat for the stupid viral shit that he gets up to. Before then, we didn't know who the hell he was. Anyways, he's back in the news today. Kai Cenat is charged with inciting a riot after NYC giveaway goes wonky. Okay, so he announced that he'll be doing a giveaway in New York City, where he currently is, during an IRL live stream, but then it quickly turned to shit as thousands of fans just started, like showing up and all this. So now, okay, my problem with this is them calling this an incitement to like rioting and stuff, right? Because I mean, in the same way that fans would flood malls if like Pharrell Williams is there or whatever type celebrity is there, how is that inciting anything? Because they didn't do shit. To be fair, him announcing it on his live stream, yes, that's pretty much inciting a riot, but his intention wasn't to riot. Not that I'm defending Kai, but anyways. So that's happened in the news.
Point.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you said of he made the announcement. He didn't get any permits for that many people to be there. So he is liable for the things that will happen because he's the one who brought people out. Hence why he's being charged with that.
Okay, that's fair. And that I fully understand. I still just think it's dumb. But
if he had gotten a permit and things had gotten wrong, it would have been one of those things of we took the precautionary measures. Unfortunately, things got a lot worse than we could have predicted. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, blah, 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 whatever, but they will try and contain it. When they're not even informed about it and then they have to galvanize and do something about it when they could have been told, that's where the problem lies. So I'm with them on it. The wording, yes, is wonky, but the idea behind it, I think is spot on.
Okay. Nah, wait. But yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen with that. I'm pretty sure guys are going to be let off on some kind of bail or some shit. I don't know. Like, this is, yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my side. Kojo, anything content creator side from you, bro?
I just want to add on to the whole cast, and I think just to give a little bit more information. So as Sammy said, he was actually taken into police custody, but then he was let out shortly after that, and after that, the crowd dispersed. The NYPD chief of department, Jeffrey Madry, said that they're going to charge him for inciting a riot, unlawful assembly, and a bunch of other charges. And yeah, Tommy.
Okay, no, there you. No, I was just going to say, like, there you go. See, his punishment isn't going to be that hectic. Yeah.
I just also want to add that it was trending. Obviously, it made international news, BBC, CNN, and it's on a side note. It's funny because one of these local news stations, I forgot what one it was, in America. They were like, oh, Twitch star Kai Cenat, and it's okay if you don't know what Twitch is. I don't know what Twitch is either. Apparently, it's where you can sit and watch people play games, which I think is super boring. And I'm like, oh yeah, classic boomer take. Awesome. Yeah, that was a side tangent on my side tangent. I just want to say that I've been looking at the videos and everything, and it was crazy. People were jumping on cars whilst people were driving a car. People were breaking windshields. There was a looting involved. I saw someone looting a store, running away. So people were jumping. 60 people were arrested, and around 30 of them were juveniles, and approximately 2,000 people showed up. So yeah, I just wanted to add that information. And also, yes, Kai Cenat was the face of it, but he planned this with another member of the AMP crew called Just Phantom or Phantom. So important to also note that out. But yeah,
damn straight.
that's me done.
Gang.
Oh wait. So there's nothing else on your side, content creator side?
Oh no! I got a bunch of things content creators.
Oh wait, hit us up, bro.
Okay, so let's talk about everybody's favorite philanthropist.
No, fuck off, dude. How many times? Okay, continue.
This one, I don't know.
You're living in his world.
Yeah, clearly.
It's Jimmy's world, and we're all just living in it. But this one, I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying it's going to change your mind on Jimmy, but it's not. He's not doing anything bad. In other words, he's trying to rectify things. So, Jimmy Mr. Beast Donaldson is currently suing, or plans to sue, the company behind Mr. Beast Burger, and the company is called Virtual Dining Concepts. And the main reason for this lawsuit is that the Virtual Dining Concepts are producing subpar quality food.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, in the lawsuit, they cited low quality food. A number of the Mr. Beast locations have received less than 2 stars out of 5 stars on reviewing apps. And it's just a whole bunch of things. And like the lawsuit also says that Virtual Dining Concepts of VDC are focused too much on expanding instead of quality of the food, and they plan on pushing and suing. And Virtual Dining Concepts came back and said they're not gonna, this has been misrepresented. They're not gonna take Mr. Beast's bullying tactics, and they're gonna counter sue or come up with a counter lawsuit. So we'll see how that goes.
In layman term, they came out and said, this is bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. So that is Mr. Beast news done. Now, let's talk about Darren Watkins Jr. Anybody know who Darren Watkins Jr. is?
Who the fuck?
Give us a clue.
He is a content creator.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look at this category we're in, but
let's see what else I can give you. On YouTube.
What content does he make about?
Jacksepticeye?
How old is he?
I can't give you the age. That alone should be a giveaway.
So clearly somebody who's infamous.
What does he mean by that?
You will have people listening in screaming the answer, and here we are drawing blanks. Obviously, I don't know people's real names, so that's my
both of you
defense.
know this person I wouldn't say very well. No, both of you know this person.
Dashi.
We've spoken about them before. Many times.
Donkey.
No.
The person's white, right?
No.
What? Wait.
Darren.
Dwayne, what?
Darren Watkins. Darren Watkins Jr.
Darren, what the fuck?
Watkins sounds familiar, but nothing comes to mind. Alright, Kojo, who is it, since you don't want to give us better clues?
Okay, streams on YouTube exclusively.
Corey Kenshin.
No, but close, I guess.
Black
Yes,
YouTube streamer. I show speed.
Well done, Maxwell. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, nice.
Tommy, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Why should I? For not knowing what I just
because Maxwell is guessing content creators and you aren't.
Nigga, I hate that nigga. We said this in the previous.
I don't.
Niggas. Huh? Nigga, you careful enough to know about the government name. That's kind of sus, bro.
I didn't even know who it was. Like, the mere fact that I said, is he white, should tell you I had no idea.
Okay, well, I know a lot of black creators. Okay. None. That's why. Anyways, yeah, go.
So, on the 30th of July, he announced is a weird thing, but he pretty much, I guess, he announced to his fans that he was going to the hospital. He's currently in Tokyo, Japan. He announced that he's going to be... Yeah,
I think I know what this is leading to. Okay, sorry. Go.
No, it's fine. He announced that he's going to the hospital. He said he had a headache and then his eyes were swollen. One of his eyes was really swollen and stuff like that. So he went to the hospital, and a day later he was released, I believe. But then he went back to hospital a day later after that. And he doesn't know what they haven't really come out and explained what was happening. He hasn't really come out and said what exactly is wrong, but he's just updated his fans that he's fine. In the hospital, he actually broke a huge milestone, which is he now has 19 million subscribers on YouTube. So congratulations to Asho Speed. 19 million is a big number. Fans of his have actually flocked outside, or at some point flocked outside the hospital that he's in Tokyo, Japan, to wish him well and things like that. So yeah, interesting stuff happening. Again, he hasn't come out and said exactly what is wrong. Nobody has really come out and said what is wrong, what exactly the medical issue is. Funny, what exactly the medical issue is. So, but we'll keep you updated as soon as we know. So that's iShow Speed done. Tammy already spoke about the cast and that thing. I spoke about Mr. Beast. Yeah, that is pretty much it from the content creator side on my side.
Oh, wait, broski. Thank you. Max, do you have anything on the content creator side?
Not this week, I believe. Can't think of any small or minor things that popped up.
I bet. Moving on over to the eSports.
I just had a great metaphor in mind when it comes to the content creator stuff. You guys are like the Avengers. You do the global stuff. I'm like Spider-Man, Daredevil, whatnot. I'm the guy on the ground.
Nope. I don't have anything on eSports. Kojo?
Yes, I have one thing. Let's see. Yeah, this ought to be interesting. So, on July the 31st, 2023, Corner to Corner, which is like an esports organization that hosts tournaments, a tournament company or group, I guess you could call them. They host tournaments, fighting game. I believe it's a bunch of them. Yeah, but they host, esports tournaments. So they were hosting they were hosting their third tournament, which was the Street Fighter 6 tournament. Now, everything was going well. Everything was fine. The commentators were commenting, getting ready for the next match. The two players we didn't see them, obviously, because it was just the match that we saw. So one of the players picked Chun-Li, the other one picked Kimberly. Everybody was ready to go. Everybody was, hyped for this match. Well, I'm not going to say hyped, but people were ready to play this match, to watch this match, to see this thing. Commentators were ready to commentate. And yep.
No, I'm realizing where you're going with this, and I had it for the news blitz, but I'll let you go on with it because you're putting it in more details. I would have just covered the surface.
Yeah. So everybody was ready to go, and then the match started, and people didn't notice it for like the first few seconds, and then they noticed it. Tell me, what do you think happened?
Load shedding. No, I'm kidding. Let me guess. Wait, Street Fighter, no?
Yes.
You'll never
guess.
Let's say.
Give him 3 guesses because he will never guess this.
Did one of the skins show up as a nude skin?
Well done. Tommy is a G, man.
It's not the first time it's happened.
It's not, though. It's not. But Tommy's a G. So let me explain what happened. So yeah, the match started and nobody noticed anything. Well, everything was going fine, and then people noticed that Chun-Li was naked.
Oh, and Chun-Li.
The commentators were laughing. Well, not laughing, but the commentators, they brushed it. Well, not brushed it off, but they played it off nicely. They made a comment saying, "Well, guys, this is why Street Fighter is an R18 game, which it isn't." But they made a joke like that.
Should be. Should.
Yeah, they played it off nicely. And the organizers said that, or one of the people from the organizing group said they downloaded it as a joke, but then they forgot to remove it when the tournament started.
Oh yeah, sure, a joke. He could have just admitted that I downloaded this for my private use and I forgot to take it off. Yeah,
it was something. And the censored and uncensored versions are floating around the internet. For the
I'm an X as we speak.
From those Kumers interested, Tommy. But yeah, that is it from my esports side, that's it. That's what I had.
Oh wait, thanks, bro. Max, what you got on your side, bro?
Now I've got a very minor news. It could have gone into the news blitz, but I'll put it in the esports section because it is esport related. You guys are aware that Evo is going on right now, right? Yeah, so I just wanted to mention a moment from that event where apparently a blind fighting game player known as Blind Warriors Ben is competing in Evo, and he actually managed to win a match.
Yep, I saw that.
That's fucking sick.
So for all y'all out there making excuses for why you can't get good, that blind player's out there kicking ass, so you don't have an excuse.
Can I turn that back and say, says you?
What do you mean, says me?
Mr. I'm too old to play esports games.
Yes, I am too old, but it doesn't mean I'm not good.
Excuses. Anyway,
Bro, if I came out of retirement, it would be the end for you.
Right. Anyway, moving on.
Yo, guys, now I'm watching this video of the Chun-Li. Oh my god. What do you mean no one noticed? Come on, guy. Oh, yeah, okay. So move on to the discussion area. Do you guys have anything to discuss?
I have one thing. What do you guys feel about mid-console upgrades or mid-console generation upgrades? Your PS4 Pro, your PS5 Pro, your Xbox One X. Although Microsoft have said they have no plans of making mid-console generation upgrade for this console generation. But what do you guys think about it? Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Have your say.
I can't exactly say whether they are good or bad ideas. I understand that, to my understanding, right, it mostly has to do with I guess, well, the Slim is usually just for budget cuts. For those who cannot afford the normal console itself, they will get the Slim version. For the Pro, I guess people who be like, oh, I want the Pro version because it's got better processing, this and that. Listen, at the end of the day, what really matters is your internet speed. Okay, that's literally like the only thing that like really matters, because I could go into the specifics, but the only thing that matters is your internet. To y'all who think you're gonna be better because you got the Pro version, shut the fuck up. But yeah, that's my piece. Kojo.
So to add to your point, or to talk to your points on the upgrade console, so your One X's, Series X's, I guess I'm not counting Series X because it launched. So your One X's and your PS4 Pros, do I see a point for them? Maybe. I don't know, because I feel like
did they really change anything for that console generation?
Yes, maybe, I don't know.
Because I feel like that gimmicks. It's just, marketing done by these companies where they're like, yeah, we really need this, but no, you don't really. Like the same way how people got upset with Ratchet and Clank of, oh, so you didn't need an SSD, when it's like, yes, you needed an SSD, but whether it's Sony or it's Insomniac, they took a lot of liberty with how they marketed how the game functions and runs. Nothing they said was untrue. Everything they said was true, but they took a lot of liberty, which is what companies always do. So those people who are getting butthurt about it, you're just stupid. So I feel like it's the same thing with this Pro stuff, or mid-console cycle upgrades of people are falling for the hype when you don't need to. You can stick with your vanilla, cheaper version. You're not going to be hurt in any way. But at the same time, buying a more expensive performance-enhanced version is not really upgrading your gaming experience, in my opinion.
Some people disagree because they go out and they buy these consoles. But again, I think maybe there's a point of them, but I will stick to my Slims because they are cheaper and smaller and cool looking and awesome. So I will wait for the PlayStation 5 Slim, which should be a thing, because if it isn't a thing, that's criminal because the size of that PlayStation 5, the size of that PlayStation 5 is absurd.
Like, were you listening to anything I said in the gaming news segment?
Yes, I was, but it hasn't been confirmed.
You don't need confirmation. Sometimes, Kojo, when you're waiting for confirmation, you're at the end of a line because everybody else who took initiative are already ahead of you.
You mean people listening to lies?
Rumors, Kojo. If it ends up being a lie, you're no worse off than everyone else is. If it ends up being true, you're ahead of the game. So,
I prefer to stick to the truth.
Yeah, that's why you're behind it.
Says you.
Shut up.
That's what I thought. Anyway, yeah, that's my take on the whole thing.
Anything else anyone wants to discuss? Nada. All right, moving on to the news blitz. Max, let's round it up, boy.
All right. So, first of all, Sony is introducing an update that allows PS5 users to mute the startup button. Beep. My bad, not button. Beep. So all of y'all who love playing in the middle of the night or don't want to alert your parents, girlfriend, or sibling that you're in the middle, you're about to start a gaming session, this is for you. Then, Microsoft are allowing people to purchase controller parts on their online store. I think this is a massive win that Nintendo and Sony should take note of and also implement. Because everybody wins. Like, this is just a no-brainer. And lastly, I was going to mention the Street Fighter 6, but Kojo went over that. Lastly, Star Wars Jedi Survivor ports for PS4 and Xbox One are being made by Respawn, but there's no timeline for their expected release. So if you looked at Jedi Survivor and wanted to give that a run, well, you're going to get your opportunity to do just that. And then, closing off, in the rumors department, Kojo is not going to like this, but whatever. There is rumors that Bethesda's Elder Scrolls Oblivion, a remake, is in production by a different company. I forgot which company it is, but this has drawn ire more than praise from people because a lot of people are like, of all the ones you're wanting to remake, you could have gone for Morrowind. And also, people are like, jeepers, how many Elder Scrolls random ass stuff are we going to have before we finally have Elder Scrolls 6? And I'm also in that camp of, nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for this. So I wonder how this is going to do. But yeah, that's it for the news blitz. Any blitz you guys want to share?
Nah, nothing from my side. Koji.
Just a few things to comment on what Maxwell said. So commenting on the Oblivion remake, point number one, there's actually going to be a free fan mod that is remaking the entirety of Oblivion called Sky Oblivion. And I've been looking at...
People should probably get that one, I agree.
Yeah. It's going to be made in the Creation Engine, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, it's being made in the Creation Engine as a mod for... Yes.
Quickly, just to mention, good thing you mentioned engines. The Oblivion remake is also being made in a new engine, which has got a lot of people scratching their heads like, why the F would you do that? This game is not going to run properly. But continue.
But yeah, so it's called Sky Oblivion. It's being made by a group of passionate fans. It's going to be free. It's scheduled for sometime in 2025. And looking at the size of it, again, these people are doing it for free, from what I can understand. And looking at the scope and the size of the things that they've done, they released an update video recently, and they still have a ways to go, but they've done a lot. And if you go watch that video, the scope of everything, and you see what they're doing, it's mind blowing what people can do if you give them the right tools. So, yep, go check that out. Also, second point.
Before you get to your second point, let's hope this doesn't have an ending like that. Fallout extension by fans.
Which one? There were a lot.
The one which was very popular, where it was kind of like a winter thing, and then it turns out that the people involved in it had all sorts of shady background, and it just ruined the mod for a lot of people.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, second point. I haven't played this update / expansion yet because laptop issues and stuff like that. But for people who want their Morrowind fix, they have Elder Scrolls Online, which has a Morrowind expansion. And the new expansion that is coming up. Actually, side note, the Morrowind expansion actually comes with the base game now, from what I can understand. And because I bought the base game and it came with the Morrowind expansion. So, yep, go check that out. And I think the Necrom, which is the new expansion, also goes back to Oblivion, but back to Morrowind, but a new version of Morrowind. But anyway, those are my points. And last point on the PlayStation startup sound beep. I think I just want to say, like, I think it's an interesting quality of life update. However, I'm sitting here going, yes, it's cool, it's not going to hurt anybody, but I don't understand. Was the size of the sound of the startup, the startup sound, was it the sound of a nuclear explosion? Like, I don't know if I'm not making sense. Like, it's a little beep that lasts for 0.1 of a second.
Yeah, but from what I've seen of memes and people making jokes about it, it's always a thing of, you're basically, like you see those skits where somebody's like, oh, when you go to the kitchen to make yourself a midnight snack, then something drops and it's so loud, or you're on the microwave and you're pressing each button and it's beeping, or when it hits zero and it makes that sound, so you try to stop it before it hits zero. All of that, those jokes. The PlayStation beep is within the same vein of people making similar jokes. Oh, you sneak out of your room to play your PS5, then it beeps, and then your girlfriend wakes up and beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, I saw those memes as well. But I was just saying, like, who's going to be woken up by that beep? But anyway, maybe people are light sleepers. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I would wake up to a beep.
They were conditioned at this point. All right, so anything else, gents? Nada. All right. Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you love the show, please leave a like, subscribe, and follow for more. Share it to your friends and your fam. This has been episode 28 of the weekly patch notes, brought to you by Skip Podcast, with myself, Thamziri, and my co-hosts, Kid Kojo and Maxwell. We will catch you guys in the next episode. Stay good, stay healthy, and keep on gaming. Peace out.